Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
All the adjusting that isn't correct.
Okay, I think that's better. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Okay, I was done with that. Welcome, what is up, everybody? Welcome to back to MuseMeTV. Beep, 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 pew, pew, pew. Another solo podcast today. I'm gonna go over a couple things. We're gonna talk about. Oh, I got a laundry list of things to talk about today. Ooh, we got so many things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Talking about it all. So yeah, we'll be talking about certain things. We'll be going over what interests me, what doesn't, why I care about it, why I don't care about it. I'll also be playing some guitar in between, jamming out. So if you guys are new to the channel, you guys know what to do. Subscribe, like, interact. Just come hang out. We're having a good time. We're here to have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time, okay, kids? Kids, you're here to have a good time, and if you want to, you could do drugs, but not do a lot of drugs, because drugs are bad. You know what they say. Drugs are very bad. They're not very bad. I mean, come on. Whoever thinks drugs are bad probably never tried cocaine, so... Just kidding. Thank you guys again for watching. You guys are awesome. Yeah, let's just go over some random stuff. Talk about what we see is going on in the world. Going on in the world. So, playing some guitar lately. Working on a couple of songs. I've been working on this, like, more acoustic driven, I guess you could say. Or, like, clean, easy going. Couple chords in there. Nothing too like, extreme. I don't even know how to say that it's extreme. It's just not... very simplistic. Like, if you think about it, a lot of pop music and new age, like maybe some country and stuff, they only play a certain amount of chords, and like I want to get more into that, like being able to make music with the little bit of what is going on, you know. So one of the cool what I've been working on is just a simple chord progression. We'll just start with C, and then I'll play E minor, which just goes so beautiful with that C. It sounds so sick. And you can even arpeggiate it, so play the notes individually in the chord. So see, it sounds so cool already. Like, so I was thinking I will play the C chord and E minor a few times, so it'd be like, simple. It just sounds so good. Do mics 11. Do expensive strings make a difference? To be honest, no, they really don't. I mean, it just depends on how much you play your guitar as well, too. So, I know on these bad boys, I don't even think I have the pack anymore. I used to, like, keep a couple of... Oh, look, here they are back here. So for these, I like to play with these bad boys, the podiagram Ernie ball strings. See if I can put that back closer to the camera. They're good. On this guitar here, they are a set of 10s. So this is a 10. Talking about the gauge and stuff. I mean, if you've been playing music for a while, you pretty should know what I'm talking about. But if you're new to music and you haven't been playing a long time, gauges are not the thing that you put in your ear, which are kind of related in a way, but they're not. Don't get me started. But depending on the string thickness of how thick the strings are. So my bottom string is a 10 and my top is a 52, if I'm not mistaken. So it depends. Like, obviously they say the thicker the string, the more heavier it is. You're right, 10s to 46, but the two top on mine are, so the A is 46 and the top is 52. Because they're like custom. I do like my own custom thing where I'll buy 2 packs, one of the 10s and one of the 11s, and I'll take the bottom 3 of the 10s, put them there, and then the top 3 of the 11s, and make that the higher one, which is cool. I really enjoy it, especially for metal. But again, I've been working more with playing like acoustic, not really acoustic, but more clean. So that's my string configuration that I do. I mean, it sounds weird, but I like it because the 10s are still heavy at the bottom, but it's easier for a bend for me. So I feel like I have more control when I have the 10s at the bottom. I only played on 9s to 45 so far. I've played for about 3 months, so still a beginner. Oh man, that's the beautiful part of starting music is like these are like the critical points. Like, don't give up. That's the best thing. The best advice I can give you is don't give up. And practice as much as you can. Like, literally practice. And when you think you haven't practiced enough, practice a little more, because it really does help. I've technically been playing for over like 16 years now, and I don't even feel like I made an improvement until after year 5, after the 5th year. I know that sounds like, God damn it, I have to wait 5 years just to get good at it. It's all about discipline and persistence. So you can do it. It just takes time. Like, again, I'm more of a heavy metal kind of guy. Like, I love shred guitar and stuff. I mean, as you can see, I have the Steve Vai Gem. It's the Junior. It's not the high end model, but it's still really good guitar. I enjoy playing it. It has a really good thin neck at the back, and I mean, it's Steve Vai's signature guitar. So who doesn't like Steve Vai? If you don't know who Steve Vai is, check him out. He's a pretty sick guitar player. He has a lot of interesting note choices, but he does really good. So anyways, I like these strings for the shred, but I've just been practicing everything lately. But for the shred, you'll hear it now. This is what I... Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll do some cool stuff. So again, this is the Gem Junior. It's only like a $500 guitar, so it's not the high-end one, because you can get this exact same guitar, but the like $1,200 version, and everything is way better. The pickups are better, the Floyd Rose is better, everything. Math metal, huh? That stuff is cool. Thank you. I appreciate that you like the tone. I'm coming out of a Line 6 Pod HD 500. I don't know if you know what that is. I'll show you what it is, though. It's really dope. I've had it for about 3 years now, and I can't ask for anything better. It does everything I need. The only difference is that I added overdrive pedal. I have the Horizon Drive precision pedal, the one that Misha Mansour from Periphery made. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, if you know who they are. Great band, awesome. We can go over a bunch of this stuff too, but this is the one I come out of. I come out of the Pod 500. Comes with a bunch of loaded presets, and you also can customize your own. It comes with also the program, so you can download the program and just add a bunch of effects yourself. Even download custom tones, like so much cool things. Like you have no idea. It's a great piece of equipment. I would suggest getting it. It does help. Precision Drive. We're looking for the Precision Drive Horizon Overdrive Effects pedal. That bad boy. This is the bad boy that is linked with it. Oops, sorry, my bad. That bad boy. I have this pedal with it. So watch, you'll hear the difference too. So this is just the Pod HD 500X by itself with no overdrive pedal. Now, this is with the pedal. This is with the Horizon Drive. This is what it sounds like combined. Like, it just sounds amazing. I love the pedal with it. It makes it sound so much, again, wider, fatter. I heard Steve Vai one time say two different tone types. He said this sounds like dry tone and this sounds like wet tone. And that's how I feel it sounds without the pedal. Like, it's good. I like this. This is without the overdrive pedal. And it sounds good, but it has a dry tone to me. Like, I love that phrase. It's dry, which is not so chuggy and then when you add the overdrive pedal, it just, oh my god, it's like going through the slip and slide. You could hit almost every harmonic depending on what you're trying to do. Pitch harmonics, natural harmonics. It's just beautiful. And then I actually custom made some stuff on this guitar. So on the middle one right here, this is actually a kill switch button, which just cuts the tone on and off. So depending on the speed that I play it, I can put my own rhythm and tone to it. And it's cool because hitting certain like octaves and like harmonics and stuff, it's beautiful. If you don't have a kill switch, it's very easy to install. There's a bunch of different YouTubers, different musicians that install kill switches very easily. They show you how to do it. I know I was scared the first time I did it. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna ruin my guitar. I better not do this. I better find a professional to do it. So I went to a professional music shop. I went to my local guitar center, and they told me, son of a bitches, they're like, oh, we don't like putting aftermarket products on guitars. I was like, what do you mean aftermarket? It's a kill switch. And to be fair, this kill switch is just like something you'd put in a car, or like a light fixture, or a set, anything. You can put a kill switch for anything, but perfectly made for the guitar. It's a great, I love it. I match the tone tone colors. So I was like, I have silver knobs, and I was like, I'm gonna get a silver kill switch, and it just, it's beautiful. It's like it's so sick. Like, again, you can do some cool stuff when you're just. This actually helps a lot too, the string dampener. So yeah, it's dope. It's so sick. Yeah, it's really. I know there actually is a more precise way to put it on. They're like, you need to put it on a certain way, blah blah blah. But I just did the most basic way, where they say just take the volume knob, put it in one end, take the ground, put it on the other end, and then that creates the kill switch. Sounds sick. I love it. Like, I could even do some rhythms when I'm going into the metal scene, where I'm just like. So I love it. A lot of different guitar players use it. John Five, if you ever heard of John Five, he used to play for like Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie, and I think he's with Motley Crue right now. And then one of my favorite guitarists ever that uses a kill switch is Buckethead. He uses a kill switch too, where he's just like. So yeah, it's a cool. It's so much fun. It's a great thing. Great. So yeah, the metal guitar, I love it. So yeah, you gotta love it. Shredding, guitar. I mean, I love guitar music so much. Even hitting those arpeggios. If you don't know, like the sweep picking arpeggios, where you're just like. Beautiful. Like, you can't get any better than that. It's the sickest. All right. What we're going to talk about. All right. It's a couple things that I see that I've been jotting down on my notes that I wanted to talk about. One of these things is this movement called Blue No Matter Who. Have you guys ever heard of this? Blue No Matter Who? I am just. It's weird. It's so weird that people are thinking this way right now, because they can have the worst. I mean, if you don't know what the Blue No Matter Who is, it's yeah, oh my god, man, 700, heck yeah, woohoo, yeah, pew 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 pew. Hell yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out Do Mike's 11, 700 followers. Give it up. Hell yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. Am I right? We just got to keep doing this. Good. Thank you very much. Okay, so Blue No Matter Who is a thing for voting Democrat. You're voting Democrat no matter who it is, which is ridiculous because, I mean, we have the worst presidency going on right now, and we don't have anybody better to pick from. We're just like stuck in this loop of just like constant losers, and it's just like either you're like a millionaire tycoon who's just like trying to take over the world, or you're like a retired citizen who can't even like stand up straight and fumbles his words. But this movement is what weirds me out, is like Blue No Matter Who. You're literally going to vote for somebody who's probably not able to run the country just because of your political background. if that was the case, then just don't vote. Like, I think the most American thing to do is not vote, because more Americans are not voting more and more every year, until you get these people that are like, oh, I'll vote blue no matter who. And then all of a sudden we got Biden in presidency again, which is a good idea, bad idea. I don't know, but I'm not seeing any progress. Not saying Trump was any better. He's an idiot. Don't get me wrong. I love the South Park episode where they make fun of elections, and they're like, you could either vote for a turd sandwich or a giant douche. That's literally what's going on right now. It's like, let's go out and vote. Make your voices heard. You could either vote for a turd sandwich or a giant douche. Something like that. I don't know. It was weird. So I still find that very, I don't want to say troubling, but I think that's weird. I think that's like something that we should probably look out for and be more aware of what's going on in the political spectrum. Like, there's probably way more better candidates. Like, you know, we got freaking RFK, who might get assassinated because all of his other family has been assassinated. Like, who knows? That's what's so crazy about what's going on right now. So it's one of the topics I wanted to talk about. Blue no matter who. So yep, there it is, everybody. That's one. What else we got? We got a lot of topics to cover today. I've just I don't know, throughout the whole week and other days, I'm just like, oh man, this sucks. What's going on in my life? Why am I thinking this way? And well, this is why, because, like, you know, some people like to not say anything and other people say a bunch of stuff. So I don't know. This is what one of the posters looks like, which is really ridiculous. Let's see if I can pull it up. See, they're even selling T-shirts like this stuff. Like what the heck? Like, the bonfire is just like all like, yeah, blue no matter who. We'll vote blue no matter who. No matter who it is, we'll vote blue. Like, what? Why? That makes no sense. And then there's another one that I was just like, is this really what's going on right now? Blue no matter who. Like, what? This is horrible. Sorry, I got busted with an ad. But yeah. Whatever. Not dealing with that. That's why I play music and listen to heavy metal. So yeah, that, and if you don't know what that song is by Buckethead, called Welcome to Buckethead Land. That intro, hammer off and pull off, is just beautiful. I love practicing that. So yeah, good stuff. What else did I want to see? Here's another thing that I found that was kind of weird. In my state, they actually started to remove this. CNN reported this. Again, it's CNN, so take it as you will. But there will be Walmart, Costco, and other companies rethink self-checkout. That makes so much sense. When self-checkout came out, do you guys remember all the memes and stuff that came out for it? They're like, hey, scanning my toilet paper for a 72-inch flat screen. And guess what? That was happening. So much people were taking that. Like, there's been so many times where I go to Walmart or something, and like, I will scan like the littlest thing, like a candy bar or something, or like even very lightweight, like even some like, I'm trying to think of something that was super, like, I remember scanning Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You can scan one of them and put 3 in your bag, and the weight system, because, you know, I don't know if you know how the self-checkout works, but it does like a weighing system. It has everything approximately weighed out, and then it's like, oh, you bought one item. That cost blah, blah, blah. Stupid ad. And so when that happens, then people were able to manipulate it and be like, oh, what weighs the same? What has the same weight? I can put like a Bluetooth speaker with, you know, a sack of potatoes, and it would work because it recognizes it by weight. They started to get a little bit smarter, and they tried to put a camera system and stuff, and that didn't even work out. So now everyone's walking out with like $80 worth of things when they only spent $5. Like, that was the worst. That's the worst. Like, I don't know what's going on. Do Mikes 11, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. You're amazing. Stay up to date with all the cool latest news. Follow me on Twitch. Also have a YouTube channel. We're live on there as well. So heck yeah, keep it going. Thank you very much. 700 follower, everybody. Pew, 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 pew. I like it. I like it. I like it. But yeah, I thought this was hilarious. Like, whatever. You guys invented this, and then the worst part is that they try to make it seem like, oh, it's going to help efficiency more. Like, more people are going to be able to get in and out of the store faster. And as you guys saw, there's like one attendant working the self-checkout and 7 to 8 people having problems. They don't know what's going on. They're like, oh, this isn't registering, or oh, it's not taking my card, or oh, it says I need to talk to an associate. And that one person has to run back and forth trying to figure out what's going on. And then all of a sudden, it's anarchy. It's just a bunch of hate. So now they've gotten rid of it. They're like, oh, we're just in where I'm my local stores. They literally got rid of most of them, and then now they only have 3 to 4 checkouts open when they have like 27 of them when they can be using. I get it, downtime, whatever the case may be. You know, oh, we can't have this many registers open for 8 hours if so many. Whatever the statistics may be. You guys need to think of something way better than what you guys have, because I hate standing in line like a fucking cattle. I feel like I hate going to Walmart because I feel like a fucking cow. Like, I'm just like, meh, meh, and I have to go through the aisles, look for the certain thing I need, and then wait in line just to go through the checkout like I'm getting progged or something. Like, I'm just like, here you go, give me your money. So, whatever. I mean, I shouldn't be so heated about this stuff, but it gets a little on your nerves sometimes, especially when you're just trying to go through your day without having to spend 6 hours at fucking Walmart. Like, Jesus Christ, that's the worst. I don't enjoy it. If you enjoy it, hey, maybe we should have more self-checkout. Maybe we just need better AI, am I right? Maybe we should have fucking Optimus checking us out. At least we know if we steal something, he's going to fucking annihilate it. Just going to take you out. So yeah, that was the self-checkout rant. Whatever, it's happening. Get ready for it. Get used to it. Do whatever you want to do with it. It's coming, though. It is coming, so be ready. All right. In other news, I mean, this is actually pretty exciting. Like, I don't even care what anybody says. I love that they're bringing this back because this is my childhood. I remember growing up with this. Let me bring it up on screen. I guess we'll just watch the trailer together because, I mean, why not? I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't have enough commercial problems? All right, here we go. This is, without further ado, let's see where we at. Here we go.
Watch the series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning. Check your local listings.
I'm grateful to have the chance to say goodbye. I am proud of you all, my X-Men.
What?
Fate lies in our hands now. Now.
That's it. That is, it's beautiful. I want to see this so bad. I want to, but then I'm just like,
we have to stay vigilant.
I want to see it so bad, and then in my head I'm just like, no, you're gonna ruin it like everything else. You ruined She-Hulk. You ruined Echo. You ruined Madam Web. Oh, don't even get me started. We have Madam Web on the list. It's coming, so we'll be talking about that a little bit later. But Oh my god, everything that I love is being ruined, destroyed, not even, what does that even mean? What does that mean for what's going on in life? Like, oh my god, it's ridiculous. It's so bad. Oh my god, I'm so angry. I don't even want to talk about it no more. I think I'm leaving. I'm done. What the hell? Pissed. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I needed to turn down my heater because it's fucking hot in here. I was like, it's not going to be too bad. I'm kind of cold. But now that I'm like ranting and getting into the moment, it's just like, Jesus Christ, it's so hot in here. Am I getting mad for nothing? I need to calm down, buddy. Woo! Woo woo. Okay, but anyways, back to the trailer. I mean, beautiful. Look, right away, the first thing, the Daily Bugle. Is Spider-Man a mutant? Look, it's already bringing in so many aspects of the MCU already. It's beautiful.
The professor entrusted us with his dream.
No matter how dark it is,
Oh, yeah, good job.
we must believe in each other.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Bob, keep buzzing in my ear.
I don't know the song, but it sounds sick.
To me, my X-Men.
I don't know about you. That looks so sick. Like, da-da-da-da, that's, oh my god, that's sick. Look at that.
Magneto.
The last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built
Beautiful.
now belongs to me.
I'm ready. Super ready for that. The excitement is real. I think it's gonna be great. Whatever they do with it, I mean, you could only be a fan, right? I mean, it could be good, it could be bad, but you can't give up hope. That's the thing, is you can't give up the hope. It could be the best thing that Marvel's put out in a while, or it could just be bullshit, the worst. Nobody wants to listen to it. Everything's a possibility there. So we got to keep a very open mind and hope for the best. So X-Men 97 is coming out soon. There is this funny meme that I saw. Let's see if I can find it. Rogue X-Men 97 meme. Let's see, where is it? I thought this was hilarious. I hope they show the comparison. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is it. I think this is hilarious. This is so funny. So this is on the top is the X-Men 97. And then the bottom is the actual X-Men back from 1997. It's like, what are they doing to Rogue? What are you doing to Rogue? Oh my god, you're ruining my childhood. I was so happy when I was a child. Now I'm just like, what? I don't know. I think that's hilarious. I love the internet. Like, the fact that they can do stuff like that like so quick, and they come up with ideas like that, like, it's a whole nother form of comedy. And that's the best part about it. Is like, it's comedy in a different light. I love it. That is so beautiful. But I can't wait for that. That's gonna be sick. X-Men 97. That's my shit, and I can't wait for it to come out. So that's beautiful. All right, let's throw in another jam here. Just gonna play some random. Well, not really random. I've been working on a couple of things. I've been working on this song. This song is a song by Paul Gilbert called "Technical Difficulties," which the intro is sick. I have a good concept on the intro, but then I have to do this like sick run. This. I have to do that run 3 times faster. So Because even the intro just is like. And then just goes back to the intro. But that run, man, oh my god, I still need to practice that run. And it's cool. It's technically just the G major scale. So if I'm doing the G major scale, it's just. But it just has the like double noted and accent and playing one off of the other. So I don't know. Gotta practice it, so that's one of those licks that I've been practicing. If you tune into the channel more and you see more of the progression, I'll be playing it more, and by the time you know it, it'll just be fucking... But just not as sloppy. That's the thing about learning how to play fast, is that you really have to slow it down. Play each of the notes individually, step by step. You're just like do 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 do. Got to keep it up. One of the things that you should do is practice with the metronome, which I don't do. I mean, not as much. I do have some programs that like slow down the guitar instrument, and then you can play like in sections where you're just like, okay, I'll gradually increase every second time around. So every time the song does that same loop again, it'll go faster, and then it'll go faster until it reaches 100%. But even then, you still have to practice. It's just constant practicing. That's the beauty of music, right? All right, let's see. Another thing I wanted to talk about. One of the things is I am a really big UFC fan. I love the UFC. Everything about the UFC, I love it. UFC has, you know, it's cool. I love the UFC. I like the fighting aspect. I love people going at it. It's alright. I went a little too soon. So this is so I guess Dana White did a podcast with Howie Mandel. If you don't know who Howie Mandel is, Howie Mandel has been host of a bunch of different like sitcoms, like TV show, like game show stuff. Like he was the host of Deal or No Deal. He's been on America's Got Talent. What else he's done? I don't even know. See, I don't know. I mean, I remember a show back in like the like early 90s called Bobby's World. I know he was like kind of the narrator / like playing his role. If I remember correctly. That I thought that was cool. I used to watch that show back in the day. But I've seen a couple of videos and stuff how he isn't like as good as he used to be. Even when he was a comic coming up, like doing the comedy in the Comedy Store and stuff like that, it wasn't as like groundbreaking, you know. It's just like funny voices and like, you know, funny situational things. Like I think he would do some prop thing stuff too. So I don't you be the judge on that. You let me know how you feel about that, if you like that or not. I never was a really big fan. There's only one prop master, and that's Carrot Top. After that, everything else is just a hack. But yeah, apparently Howie Mandel had Dana White, and Dana White is the UFC president. He's the president of UFC. He's bought in so many companies now, but it used to be like nothing, like nothing at all. So yeah. Anyways, we'll watch the clip. I'm getting the clip from this guy named Too Lazy to Try. Shout out to Too Lazy to Try. like I love all the stuff that he puts out because he's really comedy based. He puts a lot of comedy stuff because I like comedy too. I've done a few comedy shows. I like to consider myself a comic. I've done some pretty cool stuff. But it's just so you got to really put yourself out there and got to keep grinding. And that's the beauty that I found from the guitar is like if you want to get good at guitar, you just have to keep practicing and practicing and practicing. And now that I've done comedy, been doing comedy for like 4 years now. This will probably be almost my 5th year. You just have to go out every night and keep doing it because it's the practice. It's getting it down, the repetitions. You see that, the scale? You got to just keep doing it, and doing it. The cool thing about that, though, is that this is the thing, like, difference between, like, music and, like, comedy and stuff is, like, I can sit here and practice that over and over and over again until I get it perfect so that when... I can do that over and over and over again in my room till I get so good that I can bring it out to the world. But no matter how much I write, I can write joke after joke after joke after joke in my room by myself until I go out there and try it in front of a crowd. I don't know if it's funny or not. And I don't know if I know how to present it correctly. And if that makes sense. Like you literally have to go constantly over and over and over again trying to do it, bringing it up, working hard. Like it's crazy. Like it blows me away how difficult you have to really be to get good at comedy. You have to do it all the time. So shout out to the guitar because it makes me want to do comedy so much more. But then again, you have things like vote blue no matter who. Then you're just like, what? Is that what? It's crazy. Oh, it's so crazy. Like it's ridiculous. Anyways, we're going back to the Howie Mandel clip. So Dana White went on Howie Mandel's show, and all of a sudden he just storms off. Like he just takes off, and he's just like, "Fuck this, blah blah blah. I don't even know why I do podcasts." Like, because you're trying to promote, Dana White. You're trying to be a promoter, and you're promoting your business, which is the UFC. And I don't know if you know this recently. Dana White actually just got done purchasing the WWE, which is, professional wrestling, and also he's owner of that Power Slap organization. I mean, they made a whole competition of just getting slapped in the face. So shout out to Dana White. Like he's making money, like no matter what. He's just balling in that money. Anyways, this is him getting upset on the stream and just walking off. People say it's a publicity stunt. He's just like, oh, yeah, getting out of here, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know. Let's see. We'll find out together. It's horrible.
And sometimes when you wish upon a star, the star shows up. Dana White, you are an amazing guy. I can't thank you enough for being here. You and Ginger seem to be getting along. You are not only an amazing businessman, you are an inspiration, you are a philosopher. The way you do business, the way you conduct your business and your friendships and media is, I'm jealous. But Dana, I can't thank you enough for being here.
And thank you for all the kind words. I appreciate it. I am so tired of doing podcasts. I'm literally done with them. I'm not doing any more podcasts.
We have an illustrious guest from the middle of the other side of the country, South Carolina.
Yes, sir, East Coast.
Yeah, so to me, this seems pretty legit because, again, I don't think Dana would ever agree to do some.
So, yeah, I don't know. Some people say it's a publicity stunt, that he was just doing it because he's like, oh, hey, let's make it look like a little bit of controversy, right? I just walk off stage and maybe your podcast will get some more views and people will start looking at the UFC as like, oh, this guy doesn't give a fuck. He does what he wants. So, I don't know. I think that's hilarious. I found that funny. I wanted to share that with y'all. Do you guys remember what a mariachi suit is called? Mariachi suit. what is a mariachi suit called? I know it's called the traje, but I just don't remember how to spell it. A charro or charro outfit is a traje del charro. Traje del charro, that's what it's called. Copy. Traje del charro. So good shit. So yeah, Dana White. I don't, if you're doing publicity, good. If not, what the hell? Why'd you walk off on that guy? He had nothing to do. He was being good. He was doing fine. He was doing great. Howie Mandel again isn't like the best. He's not like this like amazing. You know him from like TV. That's how you know him. You don't know him as being like an amazing podcaster or anything like that. So give him a break. Like don't even go there, dude. All right, let's see. So, okay, here's another thing that is kind of upsetting. It's kind of sad because our culture and our country is turning into this whole... It's weird. It's weird what's going on right now. And I feel like people kind of like insinuate these problems. And they're like, look, see what's going on over there. We totally have to get rid of all of the bad stuff in the world. And then all of a sudden, it just ends up being more readily apparent. Anyways, there was a shooting in Kansas City where 2 juveniles charged in mass shooting at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade. So I'm looking at this and I'm just like, wait, what the hell? Like, are people really that concerned with like what's going on that they're just like, my team lost and I have to shoot up everybody? Like, I thought football was like a cool thing. Like, you know, you lost, you high five. Sometimes you slap them on the butt and you're just like, good game, they'll do it again. Apparently not. If your team loses now, you got to do something like this. And that's crazy. I'm just so, it blows me away that this is happening right now. I can't even think of what is, I don't know. I don't know. So let's see. We'll watch this clip and see what it says, how it reacts to it. See, it was held. There was a like a memorial service held for what happened there. So yeah, that's just so bad.
We can't stop the violence. We need to take actions now, not next month. Not next year. Now. I was 8 years old when they won their first Super Bowl. Then I was 2020, 50 years later, they won. And I was there at that event, at that rally. I missed last year, but I wasn't going to miss this year. And I'm damn sure not going to miss another one.
She loved everybody. She was a big...
So that's sad. Like, come on, guys. We're fighting for a fucking football game. Like, you're making things way worse than it has to be. Like, this is horrible. Like I don't know. I find it very hard. Like, it hurts. It's sad because it's just like, we're all supposed to be getting along. America is supposed to be this thing about like camaraderie and all of us pulling together to like make sure that we can still have the freedoms and the ideas and like to do the things we want to do. Like, you're so lucky that we get to stream this way and we get to do the things we do because we live in America. Like, I don't know. I mean, that to me, I don't know. That's not cool, man. Not cool. So I just wanted to mention that if you didn't know about that, another sad story for America in its finest hour. This goes to a lighter note. Let's see if we find him. I've been listening to this band called Buried Alive. Oh my god. So everything that I showed you with everything I showed you with like the guitar solo and like stuff that I do, this guy does it 50 billion times better. Like, oh my god, this guy is amazing. I love everything he does. He's such a good guitar player. See if we can see. I just want you guys to check out his solo work because it is just jaw-dropping. Here we go. That's it right here. This guy's great. Check it out, guys. I love this guy. This guy's so good. So yeah, this is what I strive to be.
Like that, so somebody stuck a banana in my pants.
Ready?
And turned a monkey.
Beautiful. Sick. Like, that is just fucking beautiful. Like, that is guitar work at its finest. Like, go give that guy a follow. Go listen to his music. Buried Alive. The song's called Petrified Orange. I love that. So the band's called Buried Alive, but you spell buried like a berry, like a little cute little berry that you just have to love it so much. And all of their song titles and music is like kind of based off of that stuff. Like, they have song titles like Purified Orange. So I have one called Candy Cane, which I thought's pretty cool. Seeds of Doubt. That's a good one. That's a sick one. Buried Treasure, spelled, like a berry, Berried. What else do they have? They have Blackberry, another good song. That's sick. Zombie Berry, Demon Berry, Master Peach, Ghost Pepper. Like, all that's beautiful. Like, again, go give these guys a follow. Go listen to their music and tell them that MuseMeTV sent you, because, dude, this guy's amazing. He's such a good guitar player. I'll show you another one of my favorite songs that he does. He does this thing called Demon Berry, which is actually, I don't know, let's watch, what is that? Barbarians, and he spells it a certain way, so that's cool too. It's just sick. Like, you just gotta love this guy. What the fuck? Dude, that is fucking amazing. Sick stuff, man. I love that guy. He's sick. I love his music. They do a good job. So, go check him out. So I think that's dope. I think that's sick. I mean, you can, like, the way he does. He's so good at, like, tapping. Like, see, it's so hard to do that. Like, and it's probably because of the placement of where I put the kill switch. I should have probably put the kill switch a little bit closer to my picking hand so I don't have to jump so far. So yeah, he's a badass. I love the stuff he does. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Go check him out. All right, what else do we want to talk about? How do you guys feel about the Apple Vision Pro? Apple Vision Pro. Oh my god. It is obviously an amazing piece of technology. Like, we need to just be in the metaverse already. It doesn't even have to be the metaverse. Whatever universe that the Apple Vision Pro is, maybe we should be there. But is it too much? Are we kind of going towards what is it called? Are we going towards a more like, how would you call it? Going towards more like a false sense of reality. You have to make your reality. Like obviously, like, it took me a long time to play guitar and practice, but what if with Apple Vision Pro you can pick up a guitar and it seems like you're playing it or something. I don't know. I'm kind of going random. That doesn't really make sense. But that's one of those things where you're just like, oh, okay, that's pretty dope. Like, sick. Makes you really want to think about it because it's pretty sick. I think it's badass. If you haven't seen any of the videos, go watch Marcus Brownie, his videos. He's the best tech guy. He's always reviewing all the latest tech. Very trusted. It's cool. Maybe he is bought out by YouTube. I don't know, but I like listening to his videos. And yeah, just some of the ideas and some of the things you can do is so cool. A bunch of built-in apps already, obviously, a couple games and stuff. But I mean, we're going into like the future. That's what that is. We're like little by little just going into more of a dystopian future. We're just like, oh, I just like playing. I'm just playing more and more. You're just getting more into it, doing more. But how do you feel? Do you feel like it's something that we're all going to start adapting to and no one's going to want to do anything else? Or is it kind of going to be like moderated in a certain way? It's probably just going to be like video games, right? Like it's going to be into the sense where, oh, I play video games and top Apple Vision Pro, I've been playing for like 2 years now, and now I just dominate. I have over 700 hours with the Pro, and you're just like, what the fuck? That's crazy. So I don't know. I want to try it to like enjoy it, hang around, maybe watch a movie on it. That would be cool. But who knows? You can go into the whole conspiracy thing, be like mind control's happening. So I don't know. I'm actually talking to somebody right now. This is kind of cool. So I was just telling this person that I am half Mexican. Yeah, so just, trying to strike up a conversation and happened to happen in the middle of the stream. Thank you for watching, YouTube viewers. You guys are awesome. You guys are sick. Yeah, so I don't get it. It makes me a little weirded out. I want to try it. I can't wait to try it. But then again, I'm just like, oh, what if I turn into this like zombie and I don't know what life is anymore? And I feel like, the beauties of life are great. And I love technology too. See, you're stuck. I personally am a very adventurous person. So I like everything about life. Like I love that, you can put on a VR and be in an alternate universe and like see the stars and like play a character that's like mind blowing and be somebody else. But I also love, going out and like looking at nature in a certain way and seeing new aspects of life. Like one of the funnest things I used to love to do when I used to live with my grandpa was like stargaze. Like I would just lay on his roof, play guitar, just an acoustic guitar, just doing like some simple like freaking. I would literally be on my grandpa's roof just playing guitar, watching the stars go by. You see and he lives up in the mountains, so like no light pollution. You can see every star, the Milky Way, planets. It's beautiful, and the only thing you're just up there just watching it all like. I used to do that for hours, and it was beautiful. Like, it really made me appreciate how small and insignificant I am in this emerging, expansive universe. Like, it's a big world out there, and I'm only talking about the world. I'm only talking about planet Earth. I'm not even talking about our like orbital fucking friend, the moon, or our fucking troposphere, which is just a little bit farther, but still so big. Like, it's a big world out there, and you have to like really humble yourself and remember that like you're a little fucking dot, a little fucking pixel in this huge array of the world. I love it. I'm getting all metaphorical and stuff, and I'm just like, hey, this is it. This is the best. Blah blah blah. All right, I'm done with that. Apple Vision Pro, check it out. If you have one, let me borrow it. Let me get in on that shit. I don't got money to pay for it, but hey, I'll try it. That's for sure. We can play around, get some cool sounds on it. You know, do some good stuff. Do some cool stuff. You know, it'd be really cool if I'm just like playing the Apple Pro, and then all of a sudden I end up in like not in a universe where I make millions of dollars. But would you really be happy? Who knows? You know what they say, money talks, right? All right, that is so cool. Can you speak Spanish? Trying to continue this conversation because, I mean, the world is a vampire. Wait, how does it go? It's like... Shakedown 1979. Cool kids never had the time. On a live wire right above the street, you and I should meet. Billy Corgan, the Smashing Pumpkins, great band. All right, let's see. Let's talk about the horrible movie that came out on Valentine's Day. Are you guys ready? Here we go. It is Madam Web. Oh my god. This movie's so bad. The reviews are so bad. The movie is so bad. The acting is so bad. The directors and the direction of the movie is so bad. It was horrible. Like, everybody gave it bad scores. Rotten Tomato hates it. They lost so much money. Like, it's... What are you doing, Sony? Why are you ruining the best thing that you have? They literally have the rights to Spider-Man. They can be making this massive... Okay, don't get me wrong. They've done some good stuff. Like, Across the Spider-Verse, any of the animated Spider-Man, perfect. Love it. Keep it. Do more of that. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is not what we are looking for. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. So, Dakota Johnson, the main star lady in right there. That's the main star. This lady has never seen any MCU or Marvel movie at all. They had an interview with her, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've seen about 15 minutes of a Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that's just one movie." And you're just like, "What? Why? What is going on here?" Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not an actor. I'm not a writer. I'm not a director. Maybe it's harder than it is. I don't know. But if you lose sense of the source material, like, you have everything written for you. It's almost like a prophecy. You're just like, open this comic book and you have everything you need in there. You're just like, oh, there it is. I should just be writing what the comic book says. No. They encourage people to not read the comic books. They're like, oh, you're going to work on the Madam Web movie? Don't read any comic books about her. Don't watch any TV shows or cartoons about her. We want you to have your own sense of how you want the movie to be, which is ruined. It's horrible. Like unfortunately I've been following the MCU for like since the beginning. Like I remember watching Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Ant-Man, all of these movies that like shaped this amazing story to just be played out, known as Infinity Wars and Endgame, which was great. Good job. You guys did great. I am glad you stuck to what you were doing. But then, for whatever reason, it just went left turn. Left turn. Nothing that you think is going to happen is happening. It's the saddest. It's so sad. It makes me like disappointed of what's happening with our beloved childhood franchise characters. I don't know. It's weird. What can I say though? Like again, I'm not a writer. I'm not a director. I did not have anything to do with this movie except watch it, which I don't want to, but I have to because I have to follow it, and it's all gonna tie back in one way or another. So I don't know. You guys be the judge. You guys let me know how you feel about that. I mean, the Madam Web movie, maybe not. I wasn't a fan of it. I don't want to be a fan of it. I've heard so many bad reviews, and again, I'll have to take it to myself. This is the Madam Web we want. This is the Madam Web we needed. This is the one we should have got. Why did we not get this Madam Web? This is the Madam Web we wanted. This is the one we needed to get. No, we got this. This is what we got. We got somebody that didn't want to play the role, and somebody that didn't want to be in the movie, and someone that didn't know what they were doing to really, really tie this movie together. This is what we wanted. This is what we got. So you be the judge on that. I don't know. Maybe I'm ranting too much. I don't know. Maybe I'll put this in a clip or whatever. I don't know. I'm done with that though. I cannot let Marvel ruin another amazing thing that I've fucking longed for, that I wanted them to do. All right. I'll be searching another topic, and I'll play a little bit more guitar. There's this other thing that I found that I think is probably going to take, I don't know, I think it'll take off. I want to see way more of this. But before we do, let's jam a little. Let's play a little bit of a jamming thing. This is more of like a clean setting kind of. Here's the roller coaster of love melody. It's like. Roller coaster of love. I say why? I'm just kidding. That's a good melody though. I love that chord progression. Sick. And then you just got to put that like funk feel to it with the beautiful. If I'm not mistaken, that is what is that? A sharp, B, C. So it goes C, B, A. So. No. Actually goes C, B flat, and then A. Dope. I love that shit. I love that shit so much. All right, here's another thing that I recently discovered that I'm just like, oh my god, it's been out for 9 years and I barely fucking found this right away. Oh my god, this is horrible. This just shows that I'm not looking for cool things. Like, have you guys ever heard of TFC? It is called the Team Fighting Championships. This is probably the best thing out in the world right now. Like, I can't get enough of this stuff. Like, I want to see more. And I want to see them do more. I want to see it more. Like, oh my god, you got Russia, Poland, whatever you guys are doing out there, keep doing it. Like, this is crazy. Look at this. Is this how you start off? Is this how you start off? This is how you start off this competition. Bunch of booty shakers. All right, look at it. Look at this. This. I'm already wanting to watch this, like Team Fighting Championships, and this is the first thing that pops up. I'm hooked. I'm already hooked. I'm ready to watch more. I'm just like, what's going on here? Like, what the heck? And then it gets better. It gets better. Oh, you think we're not getting there? It gets better. We are about to get underway. What this is a literal fight, 4-on-4 MMA fight. 4-on-4. 4 people fighting against 4 people in MMA. That is just, what is going on here? Like, 2 referees, 3. There's third referee. Look at them. People run, people jumping out, people going crazy. Look at that. This guy's just getting choked out. Somebody's got to help this guy. Come help him. He can't because he's over here getting dominated by another dude. Like, it's crazy. It's just an all-out brawl. I'm watching Smash Brothers. I'm just watching a fucking melee of Smash Brothers right now, and I fucking love it. Oh my god. Look at this. And then I think it was I think if I'm not mistaken, it's Poland versus Moscow, and I think the Moscow are the ones that are in black, and the Poland are the gray and the like brownish grayish shirt. Dude, these Russian dudes are huge. Like, is there a weight class in this? Like, how does that work? Come on, get up, dude. You got this. Don't fumble. You got this. Come on, look at it. There's tires in the middle of the ring. Dude, what is this? This is a junkyard brawl. This is like, this takes wrestling. This takes fake wrestling to a whole new level. Wrestling. I don't know if you guys remember. Wrestling used to have this thing called the ECW, the Extreme Championship Wrestling, where it was like hardcore stuff. There was barbed wire, baseball bats, broken glass, and they're just like, it's okay. At least it's fake. So if you hurt yourself, it won't be as bad because it's not real. It's like, it's not scripted, but it's improv. I don't know if you know about the whole wrestling thing. It's whatever. But these guys are taking it to the next level. Look at this. Jesus Christ. Did he just kick him in the balls? Like, what the heck? You have to defend yourself any way you want. Look at this guy over here in the corner. This guy over here. He's like literally just trying to like... It's crazy. I didn't know this existed, and now that I know it exists, I'm just like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And look at the Russian team is totally dominating. Look, he has to watch his back the whole time. He's like, okay, gotta make sure nobody comes and hits me from behind, because that's a possibility. Oh my god. So imagine if one of these guys gets knocked out super fast, then it just turns into a 3 versus 4. And then where does, like, can you still make it work? Like, does it still work? This is the funniest part about this. So I saw this MMA fight with superheroes. It was, who was it? It was Spider-Man versus Batman and Robin. I don't know if you guys ever seen this. This is beautiful. First of all, shout out to the Spider-Man character who's fucking dominating this fight. He was literally 2 against 1, and he does that good. All right, we're gonna watch this guy's video. Let's give him a shout out. Chadelsi Adians. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that. I'm the worst reader. This is what happens when you don't fucking pay attention in school. All right. Anyways, this is the fight.
Crossover is this?
Go get him, bros.
Look at this.
It's a handicap match between Marvel versus DC. I guess the rest of the Avengers and Justice League must have got caught in traffic.
This guy does good commentary. This isn't the exact This isn't the exact commentary for this, which would be fucking hilarious if it was, but this is pretty cool. Like, I love this. Like, I'll play the role as the commentator for a little bit, see if I can do a good job. Like, it's like, check it out. All right, Spider-Man goes with the left. He goes with the right. And here comes Batman. Batman looks like he's been losing a lot of weight. Looks like Alfred isn't feeding him correctly. But that's okay because he's got his partner in crime, Robin. Robin's getting in there. Robin's going hard. Look, there's Batman. Hit him with the right. Oh, he can't handle Spider-Man. Spider-Man really showing him how to use that Muay Thai clinch. I think he learned that from Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben's really showing his admission right now. Oh, my God. Literally, Spider-Man kicks both of their asses. Like, this didn't even seem like it was like a fair fight. Like, 2 against 1 doesn't seem like a fair fight. But then again, Spider-Man doesn't get... Look at him. He's just toying with these guys. I was like, this is... You gotta love everything. Like, oh my God, how... That is beautiful. I fucking love it. That's what I live for. Look at that. He's done. It's like, oh, what are you gonna do now, huh? Look at that. Batman left alone. Robin actually couldn't do anything. Robin, look, is Batman getting carried off? Look at that. Dang, gets thrown out of the ring, dude. Oh, that's hilarious. I love that shit. So yeah, I never knew that they had the team fights, the Russians and the Poland 4 against 4. I was just like, that's what? Oh my God. And I've just been watching UFC this whole time. What the heck? Am I really that boring? So that's cool. I thought that was amazing. I loved it. I'll watch it again. I thought that was cool. Fun shit. All right, we'll go to the next topic. I love it. That was fun. Where are we at? We're playing some sweet melodies. I really like that chord. It's like a added ninth to whatever you're doing. So this would be E major, E major, added ninth. And then this is E. No, this is E major added ninth. And then this is E minor added ninth. I love that sound. It's so cool. It gets such a wide stretch on the whole thing. So I love it. It's a good chord. If you kind of know a little bit of music, that's actually the same chord that they use for the song Every Breath You Take. It has that same, has the added ninth in there. That's the added ninth. So yeah, it's beautiful. I love that chord. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. All right, next topic I wanted to talk about. Oh my God, is anybody a fan of Young Sheldon? Oh my God, the new season started yesterday. If I am stronger than I am, I can be as strong as I am. I can be a little hero. I am a mighty little man. I am a mighty little man. Dude, I love this show. This show is so sick. Way better than The Big Bang Theory, that's for sure. Like, the best part about this show that I felt was it didn't have a laugh track. So you really had to be on point with the jokes because it's not telling you when to laugh. Like that's the harsh truth about laugh tracks in comedies and like sitcoms and stuff. If you hear the laugh track, they are literally cueing you and saying, "Hey, this is funny," and everybody starts laughing. And that's like, you know, I'm not smart enough to get the joke, so I'm glad somebody's there to explain it to me. That's how I feel when I hear laugh tracks and I watch sitcoms with laugh tracks, which was 89.9.999% of The Big Bang Theory, which is pretty crazy because one time I did acid and I was like, hey, let's watch The Big Bang Theory, which was not a smart idea. So not doing that ever again. But Young Sheldon, totally different vibe. Like, you know, you still get the concept of Sheldon Cooper, smart genius kid, no matter what, he's always been a genius. But you have to get the jokes. As the show goes on, it doesn't have those like, hey, laugh now. You just watch the show. No laugh tracks, great sitcom. It made me laugh. This is the final season, so if you're one of those people who are like, oh, I like watching series after they're done so I can binge watch the whole thing and not have to follow it, wait a couple months, wait actually a few months, and then you can watch Young Sheldon and be like, enjoy it in the whole span of the 7 seasons. But if you're like me, I think I got into Young Sheldon pretty early on at like season 4. I watched all of season 4 and then I fell off a little bit. And then I watched season 5 and then I was so hooked that I started to watch season 6 and season 7 as they aired when they came out on TV, which I'm a big fan of. I really love the whole having to wait a week to watch the next episode of something, because it kind of gives you like a, you know, you get to look forward to something. The whole binge watching thing is a great experience too. I love binge watching things and like never seeing things before, and I get to watch it over and over and like, you know, consecutively watch it without getting tired. But then you get to the point where you finish it and you're just like, well, what else am I supposed to do? Now I have to find something else. Something like Young Sheldon, when I got into it, it made me like really appreciate every episode every week, because it was like a sit down thing, you know, a ritual thing where you're just like, oh yeah, I get to sit down, we're gonna watch The Big Bang, or we're gonna watch Young Sheldon and enjoy the show. Like I get to enjoy the next episode. Wait a week anticipating, you're like, Jesus Christ, it's barely Thursday, work needs to hurry up so I can go watch Young Sheldon and stuff like that. So Young Sheldon just started. Season 7 aired yesterday. Was it 2/15/2024? So if you haven't seen the show, watch it. If you are watching it, hell yeah, we're on the same page, and anything else is all good stuff. So hell yeah, that was my rant on Young Sheldon. I love that shit. And then I've recently started listening to the song, and it sounds cool. It's like, I am a mighty little man. Like it's an actual whole song. It's pretty cool. I love it. I recommend it. I'm a big fan of it, so go check it out. Alrighty, more updated news. I recently just saved a bunch of money on car insurance by switching to Geico. This trailer just came out. The official trailer just came out. Well, technically the first trailer came out 2 months ago. And then the next trailer came out a few days ago because, you know, everyone's hyped for it. Everyone's ready for Godzilla. I know I am. It's going to be sick. So, yeah. Here, give me 1 second. My cat is meowing and would like something. So let me go ahead and get that for you. Here, I'll actually put this on so we can start watching it. I'll be right back. I like to watch it together, but...
For centuries, there was harmony. The Titans were the guardians of nature, and the great apes became the protectors of humanity.
Dude, what the fuck?
We've discovered a signal. She can feel it. Kong, Godzilla, They can feel it too. Something is coming.
I love how they made a Godzilla. Godzilla and King Kong are kind of like, I don't know, I guess you could say like protectors of the earth. They're like, oh no, people are using too much natural gases and oil. We need to go stop them. And then King Kong's like, I'll destroy the earth so it regenerates. And then Godzilla's like, I'll destroy the people because they made me, because I'm a product of nuclear war. So I think that's funny. But again, I can't wait to see this movie. It's got a lot of fucking special effects. I'm totally down for that. Then we see different, you could see there probably will be different
even there,
monsters that are coming.
You feel like
Mothra and all that stuff. That's sick.
You never asked.
Look at that. Jesus Christ.
What?
I think they're, if I don't remember correctly, they're like exploring the Hollow Earth theory and stuff. That's where some of these creatures come from. So, look at that.
Is that a mini Kong?
Mini Kong, bro. What more can you ask for? Mini Kong. They're like, how do we capitalize on something small like Baby Yoda? Mini Kong.
That's a call for war.
Look at this. Oh my god. It's like the Planet of the Apes is underground. That's what that is. This is probably going to be tied in with the Planet of the Apes. And that's another trailer too that's amazing that's coming out, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. But we're focusing on Godzilla right now. Godzilla versus King Kong, the new empire. Look at this. It's like we're watching. What is that? There was a video game that came out for the Super Nintendo. I think it was a long time ago, if I remember correctly. If I remember what the game was, Rampage, I think it was called. No, Primal something. Video game. Is that what it's called? Primal Rage? Yeah, that's what it was. Dude, we're literally watching this game. That's what we're watching. They're literally just made this game. They're just like, let's make this game, but put a Godzilla and King Kong characters, and that's what we got. Look, we got that. So what? I mean, I'm not ashamed. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I'm about.
What is that?
Look at that. See? Bam!
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
Oh my god, this cat's ridiculous. This cat doesn't know what he wants.
The last time those two met up, it was almost the end of Kong.
They don't have to like each other. They just have to work together.
Now I have seen everything.
We've made some minor augmentations.
Oh.
Oh yeah? Look at that. They put a mech suit on. Fuck it. Look at, he's got Thanos' glove. They gave him Thanos' glove. Look at that. They gotta team up to take over what's going on of the new empire. It's, oh my god. You gotta love it though. Like, you gotta love that shit. That's the beauty of our pop culture, and like everything in life is like, it's that cool. So I love it. Shout out to Godzilla and King Kong. I'll watch that. That's for sure. I'll make sure to check that out 3 times. Watch that way more than I'm gonna watch Madam Web. That's for sure. This is like Madam Web. This is like, I don't even know what I just tried to do there. It's like some random noise. Alright, we need some metal in our lives. We can't just be playing all this classic cool stuff. It's a cool little metal riff I got for you. Here we go. Ready? It's gonna do a lot on the chugging. Oh no. I was trying to play like what was it? I was trying to play like a Scorpion song. I think it's called The Zoo, where it's just like something like that. I don't know the exact how to play it. Should probably look it up though. That'd be easier. Probably sound better if I looked it up. The Zoo. Scorpions, and we're looking for the tabs. To join the zoo and walk past. Oh look, it does have the says. So if you know the song, then you can kind of get the sound of what it says. Ah, I see. I was messing up the chord progression. It shows here that it is. I thought it was almost like a major third or something. That's what I thought it was. But I'm looking at the tabs right now, and it shows something different. And then we'll eat their night, we'll bring them time, we'll make our dreams come true. With hungry eyes, a passive time, the dreams we're gonna do. We eat their eyes, we eat the night, we eat the night, we bring us time, we make our dreams come true. The hungry eyes are passing by, and dreams we're gonna choose. And then da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ooh, you can tell that is so out of tune. So out of tune. It isn't cool. It isn't cool. It isn't good. You know people don't like it when your guitar is out of tune. Alright, we're gonna tune this bad boy up right away. Cause you know nobody likes when your guitar is out of tune. That should be like a song letting people know, like, hey, make sure your guitar is not out of tune. If your guitar is out of tune, probably doesn't sound the best at the moment. If you think your guitar is out of tune, you better play. Hey, what is that? Murat? Yeah, Murat. Did I say that correctly? Thank you for the subscription. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the stream. We're just here hanging out, playing some music, making some noise, ranting about life. That's like the best thing about doing all this is like I'm just doing what I like to do. Play guitar, learn about pop culture, complain about what's going on in the world, because I know I can't do nothing about it. But hey, if I'm complaining about it, there's a lot of other people out there complaining about it. I like to take that analogy, or like that thing where you're just like, if you have 1 million people and only 1% is complaining, it's still like 100,000 people. I think that's right. Maybe I did that wrong. 10% or 1%. 1% is probably like 1,000 people, which is still a lot of people. So if a few thousand people are out there listening and you want to complain with me, you know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for more content like this. But anyways, we were practicing the song called The Zoo. You guys ever heard of that song? The song The Zoo by the Scorpions. Great band. Oh my god, Scorpions is like top tier. They are so good. I love the Scorpions so much. They've had amazing guitarists. I think Michael Schenker, he used to be in guitar. He used to be in a band called UFO, and then now he plays with now he has his own stuff. And then they also had this other guy, Yuli Roth. I don't know exactly how to pronounce him, but he's a badass too. And the Scorpions are just sick. And again, this is the song I was playing. I was playing the song The Zoo, and it's just and then it's just a bunch of zeros. And then we eat the night, we bring them time, we make our dreams come true. With hungry eyes, a passerby, we're gonna choose. And then it's like, what was it? I think it was zeros, right? So that's a good song. The Scorpions. All right, what's another thing we're going to talk about? I actually wanted to bring up, I don't know if you guys know this, the Overwatch League has been canceled. Overwatch is canceled. There's no more Overwatch League. You guys ever had that dream of being a professional gamer and playing for the Overwatch League? Well, guess what? That dream is over. It's never going to happen. People don't know how to do things, and that's one of them. It was founded in 2017 and it ceased in 2024. It just wasn't doing good. It just wasn't doing great at all. You had corruption. It wasn't the best. People too good for their britches, whatever the case may be. Anyways, what I saw is that they literally paid players $6 million to buy them out. To be like, all right, you're done. Thank you for playing. I know we had a contract. You probably had like a 3-year contract, or you had a 5-year contract, $250,000, blah, blah, blah. It's over. The best we can do is give you $6 million, which is still pretty badass. Like, you get paid $6 million to play video games. But I mean, I'm pretty sure if you see like top streamers now that play Overwatch, or that I heard the same problem is about to happen with Call of Duty, the Call of Duty League, whatever the case may be. People make more money just streaming on their own now than they would have if they were still playing in the league. It just didn't have the eyes and the attention. So I don't know. You be the judge of that. You let me know if you think that's cool, you like that, you don't. Subscribe, follow more juicy content like this. That was amazing. So yeah, I thought that was funny. Overwatch League, you're dying. You used to be the shit. You used to be my friend. Now I don't know. All right, let's see what's another thing. All right, again, you know what's the worst part about like discovering things that you never knew existed? Like there's a term, actually a kind of broadcast genre that's called mukbang. It's known as an eating show, and you pretty much just eat a obsessive amount. You just stuff yourself until you can't no more, and you look like a compulsive eater. Like, that's all you do is eat. It's your life is eating and eating. It's very bad. I do not know why it's so popular and why people find this so popular. It says the genre became popular in South Korea in the early 2010s and became a global trend and is still being done till this day, which is crazy because there are a bunch of YouTubers that have lost their lives because of this trend. Obesity, and they've just been stuffing their face and massive heart attacks, and it's so sad. It makes me feel like, what's this world coming to? Like, is this the end of all humanity? Like, this is what we find entertaining? Like, and it gets even worse because there are certain streamers out there that, I guess if you know the term purge, you like make yourself vomit. That's what a lot of these streamers that are doing. They're like eating a massive amount of food, getting up millions of views, and then all of a sudden, right after the stream's over, right after they're done recording the video, they just go throw it all up, which is very bad for you. Like, nothing should be coming out of your mouth excessively that isn't supposed to, and vomiting is not one of those things. There's a bunch of people that have a lot of they have a lot of mental disorders, and it causes like social anxiety. They're like, I don't look good, I'm not who I want to be. And this is a big part of it. Like you see, there's a couple of streamers that do this. Again, eat, and they make themselves vomit, and then they're just like, look at how good I look, and I eat whatever I want. Because you're doing something negative that's pretty bad for you. Like, I don't know. It's what do I know? I'm just a lonely guitar player who has trouble gaining weight, so maybe I'm just jealous, or I have no idea. Like, it's just insane to me. It's insane what the world has come to, and they think that this is popular. Like, well, maybe I'm insane, right? Oh, look, you're playing guitar and talking about people eating. You think you're gonna be so popular? I don't know. It's fucking weird. So that's another thing that I found out that I was not a big fan of, so I needed to talk about it. Mukbang. So look up the term on YouTube. There's also a good YouTube channel that I like watching called Moon. He goes over like social problems and like things that are happening in society, and this is one of the things he covered, and I thought that was pretty crazy. So ridiculous. Let's switch the subject on that. I'll show you a couple pictures from it because it is just horrible. 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 Look at this. Look at this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love food too. Food is amazing. Like, this is one thing that I've learned about food though, is like, us as a society now, we eat for pleasure so much. Like you don't have to eat a whole pizza. You can eat 2 to 3 slices and be content to save the rest for another time. But so many people get in this cycle where they're just like, I have to eat a whole pizza. I have to eat the whole thing because it tastes so good. I get it. But you're eating for pleasure at that point. You're not eating for a substance. And that's kind of like a drug addiction, I feel. Like you got to put it down sometime. If not, you're going to just kill yourself and die. Like, it's going to be horrible. There's so many people that have lost their lives because of heart failures, high cholesterol, diabetes. But yeah, it gets paraded like we should do this all the time, which is kind of hard to grasp. It sucks, but you just got to be strong-minded and be like, I had 2 pieces of pizza and that's all I needed. That's all you really need. You should eat for substance, not pleasure. Don't get me wrong. It hits you though. It hits you, man. When I make those street tacos, 3 tacos is enough for me, but I indulge. I eat like 8 to 10 tacos, and then I'm just on the couch dead. I'm complaining about what just happened because I did it to myself. It is fucking insane. I cannot understand this society and the way that we're structured. Our brain is just a fucking. It's so crazy. I mean, I'm look at me. I'm ranting about it like I know what's going on. Like, it blows me away. Crazy. All right, let's move on to lighter news. Something that we all waited for. This is one of the main reasons why I watched the Super Bowl, was just for this reason alone. And the reason is you. And the reason is you. And the reason is you. I keep thinking of that song by you guys ever heard that song by Hoobastank? The Reason? Reason by Hoobastank. Hoobastank. Let's play it right away. I should have looked up the chord progression. Sorry that I hurt you. See, this is a horrible version. There we go. I knew it was an E, so. I'm sorry. I'm not a perfect person. There's many things I wish I didn't do, but I continue learning. I never meant to do those things to you, and so I have to say before I go, I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be, a reason to start over new, and the reason is you. So yeah. Anyways, let's go back. This is the main reason why I wanted to watch I already ruined it. Whatever. The trailer for Deadpool. This is the only reason why I saw the Super Bowl. This is the only reason why I wanted to see the Super Bowl. Deadpool. Oh my God.
It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy.
So if anything, this isn't probably going to fix the MCU, but at least it's going to put a little bit like a, hey guys, we tried. It's going to be like that South Park episode of the BP oil spill where they're just like, we're sorry. We're sorry. We made a Deadpool and Wolverine movie for you. We're sorry. We're sorry.
That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Ha! You gotta love it. Look at him. Look at the camera. Telling him Disney's taking it in the butt. I love it. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I think they kind of have to do a Fox thing now. Like, they have to make fun of themselves. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but Fox used to do this thing where in their animated shows and a couple of their other TV shows, they would make fun of themselves as like a lower brand of entertainment and stuff. So shout out to this scene, Deadpool. Like, that's genius. Like, Disney, oh man, that's all you've been doing is getting pegged, and I'm so glad that you Disney put that out there.
Supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
I love it. All right, let's continue.
Mr. Wilson,
You appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you?
I did that on purpose. I wasn't. I'll shit wherever I want. Like, that's all he's telling. He's literally pulling a Burt Kreischer. I'll shit on stage and show you. So, unconscious? No, not even close.
Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wait.
That's another shitty part too, though. This is kind of shitty though. You have to been following the MCU to know what's going on. Like, as you see, he was taken by these people.
Wade Wilson? Who's asking?
You only know these people is if you saw Loki. That's it. See, that's how bad that is. You have to follow the continuity. This is going to be the same thing with Madam Web. Like, you have to watch it, like, because obviously out of nowhere they're going to be like 5 movies down the line. They'll be like, introducing Madam Web. Remember that one movie we showed you? That's all that is. So now we're back.
Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me.
Beautiful.
Wait. You are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
I smell.
See, and there you see all the classic Marvel, all of it. There you go. Thor Ragnarok. You see fucking, look at that. Thor Ragnarok, Iron Man, Avengers, Age of Ultron, and then all of this other stuff in between. I don't get most of it. Like, look at this one right here. If you see my mouse cursor, what's going on over here? I was like, look at that Deadpool in a suit. We see some other stuff. I don't know. I'm not as, like, there's a couple channels that go in depth and they'll tell you everything that's going on these screens, but not me. I don't give a fuck. But it's gonna be good. So that's that. Look at that. It's beautiful.
What you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever.
See, and how do we take that last phrase that he just said? Your whole cinematic universe is gonna change. It's already been ruined. Like, you have to make. Hopefully, this movie brings out something that we can actually look forward to. Like, I'm totally looking forward to this movie. I can't wait to see it. I'm super excited. But what are they going to do? What can they do? Everything else that they've been doing has been shit. Shit. So what's going to happen? Are you going to ruin this? Please don't. You can't ruin Deadpool. The trailers doesn't make it seem like they are, though. So
I'm the Messiah. I am
Marvel Jesus. We need that. Give it up for Marvel Jesus. Beautiful. And then this is what they have so much hype on Wolverine right now. They don't even have to show Wolverine. And then this too, the comic book in the corner, that whole, it's supposed to be the Secret Wars comic book, which is what their whole lead up is to this time. The MCU's leading up to that. Like Infinity Wars and Endgame, it was a whole story up to that. Same thing here. Secret Wars, is it going to be amazing? I hope so. Are they giving us hope and faith? Maybe, because they haven't been doing it with everything else they released. Deadpool. Marvel Jesus, please save us. This is what this is about.
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
See, look at that. They literally didn't have to show Hugh Jackman at all. That's just the illusion. For all we know, that's not even him. That could be the stunt actor.
Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
So I don't know. That seems exciting. I can't wait for that. It's one of the things I wanted to rant about. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't wait. That's going to be sick. All right. Thank you for joining, guys. You guys are sick. If you haven't been following the stream, I've been chatting about different topics. So go back, see what we've been talking about. We have multiple things. Talking about No More Self-Checkout, X-Men 97, Dana White and Howie Mandel, the shooting from the Super Bowl parade, a band that I really like, Apple Vision Pro, Madam Web, Team Fighting Championships, Young Sheldon, Godzilla, the Overwatch League, Muckbag. It's all here. Go watch it all. It's amazing. That's what we're here for, ranting and playing music and just having a good time. So thank you everybody who's joining. Thank you if you just started coming into the stream. We still have a couple topics to talk about, so we'll be going over a few more things. I just saw this advertisement and I cannot wait to see what they are going to do with this. Let's see, Cheech. So if you guys know, Cheech and Chong is a very celebrated stoner culture kind of thing, like hey, Cheech and Chong, hey, those guys are cool. Yes. Yeah. Well, they literally, this is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, this is so sick. So Cheech and, which is whatever, you have to pay to play. That's the whole point, is you got to pay to play. It's limited edition. They literally made a vodka. They made a vodka called the Judge's Water. And after you're done using the bottle, you can make it into a bong. It turns into a bong. Like, what? Oh my God, these guys are ridiculous. Look at this thing. This thing looks sick. Like, what? I would totally use this. I would use this all the time. Like, I would just, that'd be my thing. Like, what the heck? Heck yeah. Let me go back when I went too far with the look at that. That's so cool. Cheech and Chong, and they have their own. Look, it comes with a lighter, and you drink the vodka. Vodka's done. Turn the bottle into a bong. You'll never have to waste the bottle. That is cool. Like, that's marketing. I love it. Way better than Bert Kreischer and fucking Tom Segura's vodka. What is it called? Por Osos. Like, the name sounds cool. That's the only cool thing about it. It's like, oh yeah, the fucking vodka for like big bear looking guys at the gay club. Like, I fucking, it's hilarious. I love it. Cheech and Chong, you did it again. I love you guys. Oh man, stoner culture to the finest. Again, though, that's pretty pricey though. $300 for that. I think it's a little worth it though. It's like one of those nostalgic kind of, like, if you've been part of that culture and you like that stuff, this is probably for you. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure my mom would love this. Like, my mom's a big ol' stoner, so she totally would be like, yeah. Like, I remember when she let me watch the Cheech and Chong movies when I was younger, and I was just like, oh my God, this is hilarious. So this is one of those examples. Cheech and Chong, hell yeah. I'm totally in for that. I love that. That is beautiful. Another thing I did see, that was another topic. Another thing I did see that I want to talk about was, oh yeah, I can't wait for this to come out either. Oh man, this is one of those reasons why I need to fucking get a PlayStation 5 already. Can't believe I haven't gotten a PlayStation 5. Makes me so sad and mad that I'm just like, oh, what are you doing with your life? Oh no. You used to fucking be so down and be all up to date with all that stuff, and now you fucking don't even have a PlayStation 5. What's wrong with you? I need a PlayStation 5. I need a PlayStation 5 really bad because this game is coming out, and this is going to be epic. This is called,
I think that someone has cast a level 10 Endless Winter spell.
This is South Park Snow Day. I cannot wait for this. It's going to be so dope.
What are you suggesting, Elf? Stan has been acting strange ever since he thought his version of the rules were best.
Beautiful.
I was gearing up my army to get to him and force him to talk to me to see what he was up to. But then the new kid came and got in the way. This storm isn't going to end. Right now, we're in serious trouble. We have no choice. You kid, we must get to the marshmallows. Hey, new kids! I'm gonna be king. You choose the wrong side. Finish the quest. Get powered up. And stop embarrassing me. Beep. I cast a spell. Your health is back to 100. Get the fuck up. God, I have to do everything around here.
Ah, man, I love South Park. South Park is the shit. I literally have at least a month to try to get a PlayStation 5. Those are goals. If you don't set goals for yourself, then you probably won't ever get anywhere. So 1 month on how you can do it. Get that fucking PS5, because South Park, Snow Day. Every South Park game that they came out with is amazing. Even when I was a kid, they came out with like a South Park racing game, like almost like Simpsons Hit and Run and stuff like that. Amazing. The Fractured Butthole, the Stick of Truth, like beautiful. Like I love everything. Like South Park is like the combination of the history that we have been learning all our lives, and I love it. Like they cannot do no wrong. They are the best, and I give them so much props. Like, oh, I love it so much. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. All right, we got a couple more. I have there's this Instagram page that I have been looking at called Impractical Information, which I think is pretty cool. It's got a bunch of random like facts and stuff that I've been going over, and then I'm just like very amazed. I'm just like, what the heck? That is ridiculous. Like that's crazy. Let's see where I think I was on here. Oh no, this is the last one that I might have done. So I'll check it out here. I think we left off on this one where Charles Manson has an album called Lie, which is weird because we were listening to it and it just sounds like folk music. It literally sounds like something Bob Dylan or Neil Young would have done. They're just like, oh, hey, trying to find myself in this trap of a world where everybody's crazy and not just me, feeding off LSD. Hey, yo, hickety dickety boo. So that's what I said. If you've never heard it, go listen to it. You're not going to turn into a serial killer, but you'll probably freak out a little bit because you're like, oh my God, the guy who's a mass murderer made this. So whatever. Here's another one. Hitler's great-great-grandmother was a Jewish maid. Oh, that's ironic, right? Hitler's grandmother was a Jewish maid. Let's go look that up. Hitler's grandmother. Grandmother was a Jewish slave. Elos Hitler was an Australian civil servant in the costume service and the father of Adolf Hitler. No, that's Adolf Hitler's dad. We're looking for the grandma. And then there's this conspiracy about Hitler having Jewish blood in him, which makes sense. He probably hated himself because of it, and then wanted to detach himself from his like life or whatever. I don't know. Was Hitler part Jew? We see a bunch of that. Exposing the truth behind Hitler. Was Jewish. Let's see. We don't have to put slave. We'll just put she was Jewish. Because, I mean, this is a Jewish maid. Jewish maid was probably the same thing. You know, they probably treated them bad. Maybe not. Who knows? They could have probably been treated good. Claimed that Hitler had Jewish blood. Was a Jew. Maria Schiklagomber. I cannot pronounce that at all. Jesus Christ, on how you are illiterate as fuck. Was the mother of Alois Hitler and the parental grandmother of Adolf Hitler. Horrible. God damn it, on how you need to practice reading more. Yeah, well, I'm looking on the Wikipedia page and it does show she died. Mary was one of 11 children, only 6 whom survived infancy. Her early life was that of a poor peasant child in a rural and largely forested area in the northwest part of Lower Austria. Mary was a Catholic. So I don't know. Maybe this is a lie. But yeah, that's one of the claims in this impractical information, that Hitler's grandmother was a Jewish maid. So I don't know. This might be a debunked one right here. While performing her duties as queen, Cleopatra sometimes wore a fake beard. Well, that makes sense. I mean, look what's happening now. Let's see. Cleopatra wore a fake beard. Let's see. Cleopatra wore a fake beard. By the time of Cleopatra, this tradition had all died out, but there's no record of her donning a fake beard. In fact, the only female pharaoh known to have worn a beard was Hatshepsut. I don't know that name too well. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because it's probably bad. So yeah, maybe she did, maybe she didn't. That's the beauty of history, right? You don't know what's really going on. Mars Bars, what's up? You're right. All the South Park games I've played up to now have been awesome. Dude, beautiful. Like, I love every single South Park game. They're genuinely amazing, and I will keep playing them. Like, I really need that PS5 because I really want to play the Snow Day. So one day it'll come to us. It will come to me, and I will get it. I have a month. 1 month to do it. I can do it. Just got to stay focused, motivated, and put in some fucking overtime, unfortunately. All right. I don't know if this fact is too accurate, but we'll just let it go. Again, we're looking at a Instagram page called Impractical Information, where they just post a bunch of random facts and stuff, and we look them up to see if they're true or not. Eggplant is a member of the, what's that? Of the Thestel family? What the fuck? What the fuck is a Thestel? Ah, it is some kind of like plant. It's like a weird like viney plant. So an eggplant is related to that. That's what an eggplant is related to. I don't know. I would say it is. I'm going with it is. I'm gonna eggplant. I don't see nothing on the web. I'm just looking at a bunch of images. Yep, Thesel patch eggplant there, and eggplants there. That's them. Yep, we got it, everybody. That is a true fact. The member of the Thestel family. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, that's good. We're going with it. The only real food U.S. astronauts are allowed in space are pecan nuts. What? I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, you can't really send up a fucking jar of SpaghettiOs. I mean, just fucking spaghetti. You just like, I don't know if you ever saw that Simpson episode where Homer goes to space and he opens a bag of chips and he's just like, and then he ends up busting his head on the fucking, on like the ant farm. That's crazy. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, the only real food U.S. astronauts are allowed in space are pecan nuts. How do you guys feel about that? You think that's real? I don't know. I don't think it's real, but it could be. Let's find out. Astronauts can only eat pecans. First nut on the moon. Is there any food astronauts can eat? Bread and chips, they say they can't eat. What is it? We should look for astronauts. U.S. astronauts are allowed in space are pecan nuts. Astronauts can only eat pecan nuts in space. Salt and pepper and other general spices and seasonings can make a huge mess in the microgravity. There is a danger they can clog air vents. Oh, that makes sense. You fucking spill some salt everywhere and you're just like breathing in salt. And you die. Carbonated beverages such as soda and Coke act differently in space than on Earth. I wonder what that means. Do they just start foaming up right away, or do they just stay flat? Like, what is that? I don't know. That's weird. What do astronauts eat in space? They usually eat primary issued given food from packaging. Earth body, peppers. First bake in space. How do astronauts eat in space? What foods are eaten in space? Historically, space food was mainly dehydrated or provided in paste and eaten from tubes. As scientists and technology have proven us with new forms of food processing, packaging, and ingredients. Alright, this is the fresh foods that they could have. Products with a 2-day shelf life, such as fruit and vegetables, are refrigerated upon the spacecraft and consumed quickly to avoid spoiling, as vitamins and nutrients can generally be satisfied by other means or sustained by other means. This product is sent to keep morals high. So they only send that stuff because they're just like, hey, I know it sucks eating out of a tube, but hey, have this orange right away. Eat it as fast as you can, though, because if not, it's going to get all fucking rotten and shit. Your meat and dairy products. No, these foods contain rehydrated foods. Dude, this says nothing about pecans. I don't think that fact's real. Astronauts are ready to eat. Food such as nuts, biscuits, chocolate bars are simply packaged and ready to eat. Okay. So normal form foods, nuts, biscuits, chocolate bars are simply packaged and ready to eat. Okay. We'll give it to them. Maybe it's just more than just pecan nuts, but obviously you can eat more than just those. Ooh, is this fact real or not? The oldest known vegetable is the pea. I don't know. You guys, how do you feel about that? Maybe it's real, maybe it's not. I don't know. Let's find out. The oldest known vegetable. Well, that's a true fact. We got a winner. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. The pea, the oldest known vegetable, is one found in the Stone Age settlement dated to 8,000 to 10,000 years ago. The historic vegetable, the pea. Hell yeah, that's a ringer. Pew, 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 pew. All right, we'll do one more. There was no punctuation until the 15th century. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, why would that not make sense? That sounds like something that, like, they just didn't know how to end sentences and, like, you know, cause suspense and, like, commas and, like, exclamation points and stuff like that. So that makes sense. Let's see if it's a fact. And we're doing our trusted Google search. That's how we're finding out if all these facts are real or not. There was no punctuation until the 15th century. The beginning of punctuation. It was not until the 7th century that punctuation as we know it began to take shape, thanks to Isidore of Seville. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. His introduction of the period, comma, and colon marked a significant transition in reading, moving humanity from spoken to silent understanding. So earlier than the 7th century, it said punctuation was invented, And the fact that we were reading says that it was invented in that was invented in the 15th century. So I don't know how true that fact is. I'll give it like a thumbs 10. So yeah, I don't know. There was no punctuation until the 15th century. That is not a. We debunked that fact. It said 7th century. So whatever. Let's see what we got next. Bookkeeper is the only word in the English language with 3 consecutive double letters. Wait, what? Oh, okay. OOKKEE. Bookkeeper. Is that true? Let's see. I gotta find out. Let's type it in. Bookkeeper is the only word with 3 consecutive double letters. This says an old riddle asks, can you name a word with 3 consecutive double letters? One possible answer is woolen, W. That's a good one. I like that one. WOOLL. A more satisfying solution is bookkeeper or bookkeeping, the only common word with a constructive triple double. Damn, that's some baseball terms right there. Damn. I like that first one though. Woolen. W, get it? W, ha ha ha. That's funny. I like that. That's a keeper for me. That's a pew 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 for me. I like it. We're keeping that. That was a winner. That was a winner in our book. Bookkeeper is the only word in the English language with 3 consecutive double letters. One more. Let's do one more. In English, 4 is the only number that has the same number of letters as its value. That's pretty interesting. Let's see. The word 4 is the only letter, the only word with, how does it say? In English, 4 is the only number that has the same number of letters as its value. 4 is the only word with the same number of letters as its value. In English, there are some numbers with interesting properties, but the one luckiest seems to be 4, which has exactly 4 letters and the only number with this property. Namely to equal their number of letters. That's cool. I like that. That's a good fact. That passed this test. The English language, in English, 4 is the only number that has the same number of letters as its value. Hell yeah, that's a fact. We're keeping it. Hey, if you guys want to see more, go check out Impractical Information on Instagram. I'll be going a lot more. I'll be going over a lot more of these because this page just, oh my god, this page is full of fucking random bullshit. So we got a lot to go through. We've been going over some of them. Some of them are cool. Some of them are not. Like the oldest known vegetable is the pea. Well, we discussed that was true. But then we saw something like this. The only real food U.S. astronauts are allowed in space are pecan nuts, which isn't true. A bunch of different nuts, biscuits, and chocolate are allowed on there. So take that as you will. Learning it. We're learning. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. I had a blast. We did it again. Episode 212. I think, 212. I'll just be doing this more often. We'll be having a solo podcast where I'm just jamming. Thanks again for joining, y'all. You guys are awesome. You guys know what to do. Make sure to like. So cliche, but let's just do it. Like, subscribe, comment, leave some feedback. If you were here for the whole thing, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, you're amazing. We'll be back again. We'll have a guest on soon, and if not, we'll just keep going with the solo project because you can't give up. You gotta just keep the grind going. Do your best. Never give up. Always try your best and be there for one another. You guys know the routine. You guys have a great night. Good night, Cleveland, Ohio. You guys are amazing. I will see you again on the flip side. Peace.